Adventure time! Yeah!
Bellowing thunder!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
What? Yeah! Yeah! Take this! Yeah!
Off we go!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Get out of here!
I didn't feel that. I must leave no stone unturned.
Take this!
Get out of here! Adventure time!
Finally.
Should replace my hammer.
I'll keep this close.
We go!
Lightning flash! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Get out of here!
What? Yeah! Yeah!
Adventure time!
Thunderclap! Is this an answer from this world?
Anything the night.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. Traveler, we were just discussing the...
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views. We are discussing...
First?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
No. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the that is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora...
A dagger in a...
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who...
I can't say... Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient... Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate...
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks...
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I know but little about...
Well then, answer me this.
That is correct.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something...
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce. What material... I mean...
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Of course. They can...
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry. Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry. Life is short.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commit.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
This bit of history is...
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
Quite so.
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
Put down your weapon and stay back!
First of all, I'm not holding a... There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an...
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes? Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect...
Of course you would be such a reasonable...
Wait, if you were studying archaeology...
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too. This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your...
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one.
Oh?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too!
Well, that is quite enticing. All right, well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, an ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows what... This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh?
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the god. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago, but due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have... So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stones...
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? Well, since we...
Okay then. I will...
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your...
I get it.
Okay. If we find anything valuable... The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
Yeah! Yeah!
Time to clean up. Leave it all to me.
Take this! Halloween thunder!
Life goes on.
Get out of here!
Lightning flash!
Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Off we go!
Sacred name, fortune preserver, rise. Steady as stone.
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Take this! Lightning flash!
Everybody stand back!
Get out of here! Leave it all to me. Life goes on.
Let's light it up!
Lightning flash! Take this!
Get out of here!
Together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. But the hydro-mimic monsters... I have a contract, and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them, and recover the relic.
Orders given. Orders received.
Here! Bellowing thunder! Take this!
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange? And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of...
isn't measuring...
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. we were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the overlord of the stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint...
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for... Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right?
So, it's only valuable for research if they're a remnant?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the God of Salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you? You're just...
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
Oh, by the way.
Oh?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the jade chain.
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't... All right, then.
I'll catch up. Teamwork is dreamwork! Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
Lightning flash! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Rise.
Take this!
Get out of here!
Yeah! Yeah! Lightning flash!
Get out of here!
Here!
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the God of Salt's people. Therefore...
According to legend, the people of the... But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew...
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the God of Salt, which is actually... However, the ruin entrance has been... I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the God of Salt. I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the God of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any... So, The one who wants to hide some truth is
This doesn't sound like something the...
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the God of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
You weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just...
This seal seems to be quite ancient.
I may know something. Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism, Miss...
Okay, since Miss... Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the God of Salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember when I investigated the seal act, but when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain... The secret to this puzzle is hidden in Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think...
Certainly you have, to provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This benevolent god searched all across... At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was... And that haven she eventually found.
How sad, then.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we...
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the... With this clue, you...
Yeah! Lightning! Ash! Yeah! Yeah! Take this! Bellowing thunder! Here!
Ooh, you take...
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Come a little closer. You're in
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
Let's light it up! Now that's what I call treasure!
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will
Okay.
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alter. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking...
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious...
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the audacity to demand this!
If you want me to agree upon this contract, if we discover the truth behind the God of Salt...
I can accept this arrangement. Well then.
Lightning flash!
Everybody stand back!
Take this!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little
Oh! Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Quake! Rise!
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
It just looks like a fancy salt holder.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount—
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt.
Finally. After all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags.
Hey! How can—
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed.
But since we have a contract, it's no use.
Then let's move on, shall we?
Lightning flash!
Quake! Rise! Crumble! Quake!
Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly.
Indeed. But when you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
Oh boy, here we go again.
So you are saying you want to break?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agree. Rex Lapis once said, ones who break the—
That is one of your Liyue gods.
will suffer the wrath of the—
Take this!
Crumble! No escape!
Thunderclap! Here!
This is order!
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend. Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, when people see the object of their dreams, I think we should be honest with each other.
Huh?
That in truth, not a single... Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you aren't interested in archaeology or... I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on...
Okay, that's enough, sir. You are indeed a man of great knowledge and talent. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Oh, right! Now that you mention it...
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. We agreed to a contract that we will face...
Naturally, of course. Come with me. All the answers...
Quake! Solidify!
As a good night show. I must leave no...
Stabilize!
Lightning flash!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Didn't see that coming.
Sacred name, fortune preserver, wheel of life.
I will have order.
Crumble!
Lightning flash!
This is... a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back. Fight back against the power of this sword. Surely is much greater than... If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world...
It does look like something with...
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2
Zhangli, she seems like a good person, and...
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power... No matter what, even if it breaks the contract.
So you are already decided?
Zhangli!
That is to say, you consign your...
That's okay. Punish me however you want. Just let...
No, you can't...
Perhaps that punishment would be as punishment.
Huh? The truth?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god, who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the seven.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Teyvat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true!
As I said before...
Preposterous! You are a...
Hey! Hey! Come back!
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find...
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
What are all these? What did they see? What?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond the... This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But what about the...
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted...
This must be a lie. A false history, all of it! Don't you dare try to shake my faith!
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now. No, indeed. How sharp of you. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyonstone Forest?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhong?
Treading old ground. One cannot help but be...
Everybody stand back!
Lightning slash! Take this!
Let's light it up!
Lightning slash!
Get out of here!
Leave it all to me. It's time to clean up.